Good morning, Crabby Bill here. Beautiful Thursday morning, rain falling, and it's foggy, but I'm at Crabby's mountain spot. Heading to the tax assessor's office for a hearing. Fighting my taxes. Been reassessed, so I filed an appeal, and I'm going to go in there and see what I can do about this appeal. Thought that was the police. Thought I was snagged. Play with my phone. So, I'm running kind of late. I'm supposed to be there at 10:20, and it's 9:50. Hopefully, if I get through this construction zone, I'll be there on time. I'm back from what I believe to be a successful visit with the tax assessor's office, and I think my hearing went pretty well. They told me I will hear something in 3 weeks, but I have to say they agreed with what I was saying. So I'm happy with that. But having some problems with the well, pumping dirty water, silty water. So I just took the filter out I put in the last time I was here, and although the water is clean inside, all the faucets and the water that comes out is clean, the filters are clogging up pretty quick. So I'm going to let this well run, since it doesn't run that often. I called a company to see if they could come out and take a look at the well, and they couldn't send anybody out for 4 to 6 weeks. So I'm going to try this first. I did some YouTube searching, and since the water lays for 4 weeks or so before each time I come up, it may just be that, or the pump may need to be raised. So I'm going to run it for a while, and just going to let it pump into the pond. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to run it into a bucket and see how clean or dirty the water is. At this point here, I just washed off that filter. The other filter needed to be replaced anyway. So I'm going to run this water into the pond. Let's see what happens. I'm on to job number 2, which is filling up this fish feeder after the raccoon got it the last time. Alright, check to see. Yep, it's still on there. And down here doing this, I forgot to spray myself for ticks. I'll try to make this quick. Get it done. Get away from here. We will see if that's going to work in the morning. some fish that are coming up, feeding on the pellets that I throw in. They seem to like those. The other pellets would take a while before the fish came up. But the water is really murky. As I said, I have the hose going into it now. Pumping some fresh extra water in there. I didn't want to just have it run down the lawn. I'm going to try to get the lawnmower and the weed whacker and the chainsaw all set up, because I got lots of yard work that needs to get done. I think I am also going to throw the filter that I made into the pond. We'll see if it cleans up this mud. We'll see what happens. Okay, so the homemade filter is in the pond. I'm just going to let that run for a few hours. It's an 800-gallon-an-hour pump, and it's wrapped in this fiber material to act as a filter. And I'm just going to let it run for a while and see what happens. Cattails are coming up, and I'm not sure what's going on right there. But the looks like the water lilies are starting to poke through. Not really seeing any frogs. I heard some out here last night. I believe it's their season. Yep, water lilies are popping up pretty nice here. On to the next project. Get the lawnmower running, get the weed whacker running, and the chainsaw running and sharpened. See how much work I get done with that. Let's see what's going to happen here. So I bought this lawnmower in Philadelphia when we bought the property. So it's 5 years ago now, and I think I paid $50 for it from a guy on Kensington Avenue that rebuilds small engines. Kensington Avenue, you should put that in YouTube, see what you get. And I purchased this from him, and as you can see, I leave it outside all year round. I just put the wheelbarrow over top of it. Best $50 I ever spent. Let's hope it starts. On the other hand, this is my third weed whacker. Either they fall apart or you just can't get them started. The last one, the whole head fell apart. Let's follow the directions, see what happens. Woohoo! Check back. I did 5 minutes of weed whacking, and it shut off and will not start. I did along the deck, started to go down this side of the rocks, down to around the birdhouse, and it died. I haven't been able to get it started since. So I'm letting it sit for a few minutes in case it was flooded. Let's see what happens. I got the pond filter still running, and it looks like it is taking some of that silt in there onto the matting. I'm going to let it run for a while, just like I'm doing the house water. Just let it run, see what happens. Hopefully everything will get cleaned up. Check back. Well, at least I got some grass cut before the lawnmower died. So, although I put stable in the fuel before I put it away last year, it still went bad. It's the only thing I can think of. It's obviously bad fuel. But got some paths cut, at least down to the woods. I'm going to go in there in a little bit and pull some camera cards. I haven't done it in a while. I got a little bit of that grass cut there. I need the weed whacker. We got grass growing in the dog area that I did the last time. And I did a path going around to the front. And look at that. Started the foundation walls. Looking pretty good. Real happy with the look of it. Of course, the colors look great. In the front here. Real happy with it. And I cut some of the grass in here too before the lawnmower died. Actually, this is where the lawnmower died. I think I'm going to get me some grub. And I guess I'm going to have to drive into town to go to a gas station to get some fresh fuel. Everything's filling in nice. Doesn't take long. I saw one deer. That was when I was pulling in last night. The deer went running out of down there. Let's see what's going to happen here. I'm going to head into town. 3:30 in the afternoon, I'm finally getting some food. Didn't have any breakfast, and obviously waited till now to throw a burger and some venison kibasi on the grill. But it's amazing what some fresh gas would do. I had the weed whacker running again. I had the lawnmower running again. I got a little more work done. Cleaned up back here a bit. I ran a lawnmower, or the chainsaw. Couldn't think of what that was called there for a minute. Had the chainsaw running for about 10 minutes. Put fresh gas in it. I'm going to sit here and have a beer, sharpen that up after eating my burger and kibasi. But it's turning into a beautiful day. The sun was just shining there for a few minutes. I pulled the camera cards. I didn't check them out yet. After I get this chainsaw done, I'm going to sit there and do that. But it's the woods are getting thick. It's just the way I like them. I want to go in there though with the chainsaw and clean up some of these, I don't know, I call them scrub trees. I don't know what they are, what kind of trees they are. But I want to clean it up a bit, get a little more sunshine in there. And I think I'll throw out grass seed, some alfalfa and clover. There's a mix. I'm going to grab a couple bags of that, just throw it around, keep the deer fed. Cooking up a burger. Okay, after leaving the well run for a couple of hours,
I just pumped 2 gallons of water into this bucket, and I don't see anything floating in there. So I'm going to go inside and replace the filter. And then in the meantime, this one I'm going to let continue to run. You can see the dirt that's filling up in that filter that I made. So I'm going to let it run. I might just let it run overnight. The water is clearing up a little bit. I don't think you could see it, but I could see goldfish. There's a frog not happy that I'm getting too close. I don't see him though. There he is. But I'm going to move this filter and just going to let it continue to run. I'm going to come back in an hour and see what happens with the feeder. Let's see how much food it pumps out. Check back.
Well, I'm out here on the griddle again. And you're right. Burgers again. I'm afraid to say anything because I don't want Crabby carrying on. You know, oh, I won't pack you nothing next time. But come on, really? Burgers twice? Same day? Man. I guess I'm going to have pizza tomorrow night too. I'll check back with you. Good morning. I think the feeder needs to be increased. With the fish being more active, with the warmer weather, they need more food. So, after watching them last night, I think it needs to be increased. So, I need to... Oh, there's that frog growling at me again. Here we go. It was that easy. I more than doubled the amount of food they're going to get. Plus, I want to see these fish grow. Hopefully I'll be out here at 10 a.m. Out here at the feeder, it's 10 a.m. and I increased the amount of food that's going to come out of the feeder. Yeah, it looks like a lot there. I might have to knock it back down. That's a lot of food coming out. So I put it on 5. It was on 2. I put it on 5. And it looks like 5 is going to be too much. I can't have twice a day that amount of food there. It's way too much coming out. But I'm packing up here, getting ready to go back to Philadelphia. Wow, I can't believe all the food that just came out of there. I'm going to head back to the city. I have to pick Crabby up, pick some things up, and then we're heading for North Wildwood for the weekend. It's supposed to be 100 degrees tomorrow. Looking forward to
relaxing weekend. Did a lot of running around here. Things are shaping up. Real happy with the progress. Thank you for watching. There's that frog again. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.